Pope Francis spreads love. God loves us as we are. TLDR. In a heartwarming gesture towards the LGBTQ community, Pope Francis extended his message of love and acceptance to a young transgender person. The Pope's remarks came during a podcast where he engaged with messages from young people ahead of a Catholic youth festival in Portugal. The Pope assured the individual, named Jonah, that God's love knows no bounds and embraces all, regardless of their struggles or identities. While the Catholic Church teaches respect and compassion for LGBTQ individuals, the topic of offering blessings for same-sex unions remains a sensitive matter. Pope Francis' inclusive stance has sparked both support and opposition within the Church. The full story. Vatican City. Pope Francis, the beloved pontiff renowned for his progressive views, recently received and responded to audio messages from young people, with one particular exchange touching the hearts of millions worldwide. In this heartwarming interaction, the Pope engaged with Jonah, an Italian in their early 20s, who candidly expressed the challenges of reconciling their Catholic faith with their transgender identity. In a tender and understanding response, Pope Francis reassured Jonah and all young souls listening that the Lord's love knows no boundaries. The Lord always walks with us, he expressed with compassion, even if we are sinners, he draws near to help us. The Lord loves us as we are. This is God's crazy love. The Catholic Church advocates treating members of the LGBTQ community with respect, compassion, and sensitivity, acknowledging their fundamental human rights. However, the question of whether the Church should extend a more welcoming hand to LGBTQ individuals remains a sensitive and complex issue. Some have proposed offering blessings for same-sex unions, while others hold on to more traditional views. Notably, Pope Francis once famously remarked, "Who am I to judge?" when asked about gay individuals, and he strongly condemns laws that criminalize members of the LGBTQ community, deeming it a sin and injustice. While affirming the importance of civil laws that provide same-sex couples with bureaucratic rights such as pensions and healthcare, he maintains the stance that marriage is a sacred bond between a man and a woman. Pope Francis' open and accepting attitude towards the LGBTQ community has garnered praise and admiration from many, but it has also faced criticism from more conservative circles within the Church. While he upholds traditional Catholic teaching, which states that same-sex attraction itself is not sinful, his leniency towards LGBTQ individuals has sparked debates and discussions among believers. In the coming months, an eagerly awaited World Summit of Bishops, scheduled for October in 2024, is anticipated to delve into critical topics, including the Church's position on LGBT rights, women's roles, and the status of divorced and remarried Catholics. Provoking questions. The Pope's message of love and acceptance towards the LGBTQ community has undoubtedly left an indelible impact. How can religious institutions strike a balance between traditional beliefs and a more inclusive approach in the modern world? Can faith and acceptance coexist, or will they always be at odds? What steps can be taken to bridge the gap and foster understanding between different perspectives within the Church and society as a whole? Remember, we welcome all opinions and thoughts for an open and respectful discussion. Let's engage and explore together. Original news story URL, link to the original story.